The Los Angeles Clippers were on the second night of a back-to-back and just destroyed the Celtics in Boston, handing them just their second home loss of the season. The Clippers beat the Celtics, who have the best record in the NBA, by 19 points. I don't think people realize what the Clippers just did. In dominating fashion, they just went out there and made the so-called best team in the league look mediocre. Yes, you can say the Celtics didn't have Porzingis, but the Clippers didn't have Zubats. This was still as impressive of a win for the Clippers, as the Clippers led at one point 101-67. It was a true beatdown and statement made by the Clippers. There's no more doubts after this game. The Clippers, who are now 22-4 since December 1st, which is the best record in the NBA, are officially the scariest team in the league. What's going on, everyone? It is Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the Los Angeles Clippers and what they just did against the Boston Celtics. The Clippers, they are officially the scariest team in the NBA, and they are looking like the best team in all of the NBA. If y'all could do me a favor, please hit a like on the video. It helps it a ton. And also, please subscribe to the channel for more Clippers and NBA content just like this. If you guys been following me on my channel, you know I've been covering this Clippers team a lot during this surging run that they're on. And I'm telling you, the Clippers, they are turning a lot of heads, and they are looking like an absolute juggernaut. And this is a game that Tyronn Lue described as a measuring stick game. The Clippers led by as many as 36 points, and they absolutely trounced the Celtics 115-96, as it was a very, very disappointed TD Garden on Saturday night. This was a potential NBA Finals preview, if you will. The Clippers are now 30-14, and they are in fact the hottest team in the NBA. Now, the last time the Clippers faced the Celtics, it was back on December 23rd. And remember, that was one of the more embarrassing losses of the Clippers season. They lost 145-108, but that was without Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers were looking for payback, and they had Kawhi back and healthy this time around. And boy, oh boy, did they ever get their sweet revenge. I mean, you look at what the Clippers did in this game, guys, especially defensively. It was unbelievable. The Clippers held the Celtics to 36% shooting, and they held the Celtics to just 25% from three. The Celtics shot at 10 of 40 from downtown, and then the Clippers blew the game wide open with a 21-0 run in the third quarter. James Harden said it was the Clippers' best defensive performance of the season, and he's exactly right. I mean, this typically would have been the type of game that the Clippers would struggle with in the past. Second night of a back-to-back, you know, they were in Toronto, and then had to go take on the Boston Celtics, taking on the team with the best record. A lot of people expected, you know, maybe the Clippers are going to struggle in the spot. This was just as dominating of a performance. This is the start of a very grueling trip that will see the Clippers play 7 games in 11 nights. And currently they're on their 7-game East Coast trip. Well, they're 2-0 to begin that East Coast trip. As you look at the Clippers, you know, the key has been that their stars have avoided lengthy injuries. And the Clippers, they are finding ways to win games, even when they aren't playing their best basketball. Since a 3-7 start, the Clippers are 27-7. And on Saturday, in that game against the Celtics, Paul George, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook, they combined to shoot at 9 for 31 from the field. So the Clippers offense wasn't at its peak. I mean, they shot at 44% from the field and just 25% from three. George had 17.6 rebounds. James Harden, who was off a triple-double performance against Toronto, almost had another triple-double in this one. He had 9 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds. And Russell Westbrook, he did just have 4 points. But defensively, like I said, the Clippers, I mean, they had Boston in hell. They challenged shots, holding Boston to just 25 of 75 shooting in the first 3 quarters. The Celtics got only 21 points from Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown and Holiday combined to shoot 5 for 24 and scored a total of 15 points. And then you look at the key in this one for the Clippers. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, who continues to be spectacular, who continues to just play unbelievable basketball. He definitely is looking like a bona fide stud right now. I mean, Leonard, who made 10 of 15 shots, finished this game with 26 points. And he is locked in right now. And he is playing as well as he did in 2019, guys, when he led my Raptors to a championship. Kawhi Leonard had 26 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals on 79.7% true shooting percentage. And he lit up the Celtics defense in just 3 quarters. I mean, this dude is playing at the peak of his powers. It's crazy that Stephen A. Smith even said that Kawhi Leonard should consider retirement last season. Boy, oh boy, have things changed. Kawhi Leonard, he's the captain of the ship. You know, over his last 24 games, he is averaging 25 points while shooting at 58% from the field and 50% from 3 while playing elite defense. He is just on another level right now. And the Clippers have lost just 3 games over that stretch. Also, I got to shout out Daniel Tice. He did a solid job in this one, 18.7 rebounds. Obviously, you know, he's been a key with Zubats being out. And then, how about Amir Coffey, guys? Continues to give the Clippers some nice minutes. You look at the Clippers, guys. Ty Lue said the Clippers were motivated by that loss to the Boston Celtics last month in LA. And he said that there was a chance that Paul George might not play due to the groin issue that he was dealing with, but Paul George insisted on playing. So you can tell that this Clippers team, they want to go out there. They want to prove it that they are the best. This is a very different group that we are seeing. They're taking all of these games seriously. They're not playing around with their food. It's like this team has in fact flipped that switch and they just ignited a whole new gear. You look at the Clippers, they have now won 5 straight games and they're not slowing down at all. I mean, if they continue this pace, guys, the Clippers are getting that number 1 seed. The Clippers are just 1 game back of the Thunder for first in the West. This just feels like it may in fact finally be the Clippers' year. The way they are clicking, taking these games seriously, the way Kawhi is playing, the supporting cast, the rest of the star power, things are coming together. And like I said, they didn't even have their best game against the Celtics, and they still did that. This Clippers team still has so much more growth, and they can still look a lot more lethal than they have. So the only thing that can stop this team at this point, in my opinion, is, you know, the injury bug. If they can keep health in check, nobody's going to want to see the Clippers in a playoff series. So we will see how this Clippers team continues to play. But man, was that ever a true statement made by the Los Angeles Clippers? They have the attention of everybody right now. Clippers fans, what are your takeaways to the Clippers beatdown over the Celtics? How are you feeling about this team right now? And when it comes to their title aspirations for the season, let me know your thoughts, guys. Hit a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Clippers Nation, you guys have been awesome. That is it for me. It's Lucas signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next video.